Today is the plants. Remember, to keep them happy, you give them water every day. And today we're starting with Susie. It's a sad story. Susie happened to die. What happened to Susie is that Maria, which is not invited, invaded her space. So today we're removing Maria, giving Susie a possibility to survive. It might not happen, I can't be perfect, but I'm gonna try. So Maria, sorry baby, love you, but you gotta go because you already messed up Susie, and Susie was more valuable than you. Now what I'm gonna do for Maria, I'm gonna put it on this corner, and in time, it'll become a nest for different insects and animals. So Maria is not a total loss. I'm gonna pour some water on Susie just to make sure that it might have a second chance. Now, this is Sophia. Sophia is just a baby. But same as Susie, Sophia was beginning to suffer from Maria. And as you can see, it's in a very dry soil. What does she need? Simple, a glass of water. They say, dogs are men's best friend. But for me, all my female plants are my best friend. So follow me. This is Teresa. As you can see, Teresa has two different colors. It's green in the outside for the viewers and purple in the back side for the sisters and their brothers on the plant. Oh, and this little one here is trying to grow, but I don't even know what it is. Just that she's friendly, sweet, and growing big. So let me give her some water too. Why not? Everybody gets a chance of water. Especially you, my pretty one. And here's your cousin, Teresa. Teresa, when she grows, she's gonna throw a beautiful flower. I'm gonna show you her father and her mother. See how they're doing later. And this is her sister, Tanya. Tanya only has 4 leaves, but soon she'll have 10. So let me put water on them too. Oh, great goodness. I love my plants. Especially you. I know you're happy now. This is the cousin, Julia. Julia had 3 leaves, but with a little bit of water, by tomorrow, she have another one. This here, I call it the bundas. You say to yourself, why are you calling the bundas? Well, because these plants are no good to me. They're just there, growing, taking space, but I like them. You know what I mean? I like it because they make it like a beautiful view. And guess what? Between all these crazy no good plants, guess who's there? Oregano. Do you know what oregano is? You use it on your food when you're cooking. Spanish people love oregano. It's a beautiful plant. All I gotta do is pick a little bit, put it on the sun, let it dry, and I don't have to go to the supermarket and buy oreganos because I got tons of oregano. Instead of oregano, I wish it were some other plant that I love. But let me just be happy with your oregano. So let's continue. Follow me. You know why the purpose I'm letting the bunda grow? Because my cat could go in there and play. Look at him over there already, checking out Susie and Julia. Now he comes to the bunda and do his dirty things in there, and nobody has to worry about it. As we move along, you see it's a large space of the bunda, right? And they're ready to cover this plant over here. There's nothing left of it but a skeleton. But it's okay, because I could use it as a Christmas tree and put lights on it on Christmas Day. Huh? Isn't that nice? So I don't waste anything. Any of my plants mean something to me. Remember Julia? Remember Sophia? Remember all the other girls that I mentioned, the plants? Here are their mother and their father, and their aunt. This is Sophia's aunt, already trying to make flowers. This is her mother, Julia. Hi. Yes, Sophia's over there in the corner. You're a little sad because you haven't had water, but today is gonna be probably a rainy day, so I don't really mind much, but still let me put some water on it. So water for you, water for you. And what's wrong with you? Dry? Maybe some water will refresh you. It seems to me that this kind of plants, this is how they grow. They grow dry and dead because I've been watching it for months and still the same thing. The leaves never go away, she never died completely, and still there. That's a new type of plant. This is Sophia and Rosa's aunt. She's a little bit hurt because my cat been jumping on it. You see how bent it is? Look at him, look at him. They're already back in trying to do it again, right in front of me. No respect, no respect. This here, I love this plant because not only is bushy and it grows, but when you have a cold, coughing, sneezing, you can make a tea out of it and drink it in the morning and that will go away. So this I call it my medicine plant. And I have a lot of them just to make sure that I don't go sick. Now, I'm gonna present you Julius, Sophia, Maria, Teresa, father, master of the master. Look how tall this thing is. Oh, since he's a male, flowers are rare, but you never know. With this new environment, things are subject to change. So, shoot, you might get a flower or two. Who knows? Hey, that's life. Yes, I'm covered up into the plant. Yes, I'm not a plant. I just love it. Why? Because this is my fruit passion plant, which means that every 9 months of the year, I get to make some passion fruit for free. Ain't that great? So it's like my backyard is completely full of beneficial plants. This fruit here, I love it. This is one of my favorite trees because it's grown on the neighbor's backyard, but I get the benefit of the fruits. Isn't that great? Look at that. I could make a beautiful juice out of that. Tasty juice. I love it. Maybe in a few more days I'll be able to make a juice out of that one. But that's basically up to 3 months of the year I get that fruit. Okay, there's someone here that was feeling sad because I didn't mention it on the last review. This is Marcus, right here. This is the protector of all the plants. He was sent by the father. No flowers, nothing. He's just like a watchdog. That's why I love him. Let me pour him some water so he could do a better job. Let's continue. As I mentioned before, this is my passion fruit. Now, what is so special about passion fruit besides the juice? Well, the beauty of the flowers. Look, my passion fruit flowers. It's like part of a movie or a game. Look at that. When you're in the game chasing the bad guy and then things start popping up, you see a flower like that, you know that's a way to go. It was big, it used to go all around. But can't please the neighbors, so I had to cut them off. This plant here is growing beautifully. Why? Why it's so good? Because they're right next to my exit door. That means that I get more chance to see them than the others. As we continue over here, this is like another section. And this section that I'm gonna mention to you is where I keep my friendly plant cactus. Why cactus? You'll see. Cactus is growing beautifully. It's a plant that don't want to be touched. But look at the flowers. And we're not in the desert. It's just that it's been well treated and it loves it. Oh my God, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds of flowers. So cactus is doing really, really, really good. And those are cactus friends that are also doing good because they get the most rain. They're up on the opening. So we're gonna walk around, let me put my glasses on so I can look good, just like my plants. We are now going to the second section of my plants. This little desert over here, well actually it's not a desert. It's a plant station. Why? Because I keep them all together here. Hardly any bushes, they're on top of racks. They get natural water. I don't have to worry about watering them. They get the sunlight as predicted by the doctor. Yeah, because I have a doctor for my plants if you don't know. So the sunlight comes very bright and gives them more light. Especially this one. This one is a very important plant because you could cut the leaf, cut it open, and there's a mass in there. You eat it, you chew it, you drink it, you smoke it, you shit it, whatever you do with it is medicine. These plants over here, they nice and cut. You could build animal, you know, with a scissor and cut it off and make a monkey or make an elephant, make a tiger. But I'm too tired for that. My God always follows me because he always going to my plant. He's the inspector, the plant inspector. Look, you go ahead of me. Go ahead, go check it out first. I'll be there in a second. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. This is the front of my house. The Okay, here we have Lily. She's the sisters of the one in the backyard, but she's growing beautifully because she gets the afternoon sunlight right in front in her face. This is Acura, totally green. This is Melissa. I love Melissa because Melissa has two different colors, green and white, and stays like that throughout the year. And this one is Rosalia, who wants to grow just like Melissa, but you gotta give it some time. I got the sister. And this lonely plant here is trying to grow. Let's say that. Just grow. And look how beautiful the father is of Melissa. Look at that. Oh my God, so fresh. He get all day light. And this one he want to become the fence holder. Look at that. But it's okay. Flowers will come out at the end. And finally, I'm gonna show you my last three plants, which are growing perfectly under the sunlight. Wild cactus, Sophia, and coconut wannabe. Yes, I call it coconut wannabe because I don't really know the name of it, but it looks like a coconut tree to me. So, coconut wannabe it is. I hope you enjoyed my video. Love you guys. Remember, like, subscribe, and leave your comment